said, in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into when we're back on this puppy situation. Now, Nick Cannon was in an interview, and they asked him about, his feelings towards the puppy situation and what he got going on. And I'm going to let you guys hear what he has to say, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Nice comment for Cassie.
Yeah.
With everything that's been happening with Diddy.
I think it's just, man, and as we all sit here, we've been in this game for a long time, and there's a lot of things that we probably don't know the details on, but we all on the outside looking in, and like when you start to hear stuff, you don't know how to feel because like you know these people or you've seen it, and I'm like, damn, is that what was going on, or like, and so and. We just like the audience, we sitting back, praying and hoping for the best. But then at the same time, when you know individuals, it's like a family member. When you hear something happen, like, damn, I don't agree with the behavior, but I care for the person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't, when you think about Diddy, like, think about all that Diddy has done for the culture.
Indeed.
Just not him as the person, or because
30 years of timeless music and moments.
Like what do and because we've witnessed this, whether it's with R. Kelly to Bill Cosby and stuff, like what do we, as we watch it, we're watching it in real time, and we don't know how to feel because one, we don't know the truth. You know what I mean? We don't know what, and
we don't know everything.
We don't know everything. When it's revealed, it'll be revealed, and then when we are presented whatever the actual truth is, it's like, all right, well, how do we feel about what we've signed on for to be a part of that person's movement?
Right.
But we was all bad boy for life.
Now, you guys clearly heard what Nick Cannon had to say. He pointed out a couple of things, and I'm happy with the way that he answered this question. But I'm not shocked because Nick Cannon knows how to answer a lot of difficult questions and a lot of difficulties during the difficult times. You know what I'm saying? He always seems to answer stuff gracefully. And with this answer he gave, it was the best answer I think that he could have given, or anyone of a celebrity status could have given. It's like you feel for the person for both parties because you know both of these people. And as an outsider looking in, we make up our own assumptions all the time. And then when we get little bits and pieces of what different people have said about an individual, it's not hard for us to be like, you know what, you was this way because X, Y, and Z said that you was this way. So it's not hard to believe that that's the type of person that you are. And that's what kind of society we have. We see it, and especially now. If you have a picture, you have a photo, you have a video, that's a receipt. And that's the type of time we're living in now. And it's bad because a lot of bad things have been happening in the entertainment industry, whether it be music, movies, anything, theater, whatever. There's been so many bad things that have happened. And just in the past, they didn't have, high-tech phones where they could record people. They didn't have, phones even where they could take pictures and video footage of what was being done to them. And, they didn't have the GoPros. They didn't have a whole bunch of things. So I think with the newer times, a lot of people who even have evidence of stuff that has happened to them a long time ago, and with that rule being dropped, what you have in a year and then ending this year and on Thanksgiving, I think a lot of people was like, no, I'm about to drop this evidence. I've been holding on to this for years. He about to be exposed. And I think that that's what's happening in this case, but it does make you look at the person or the peoples and the persons involved. Like, I know these people. I didn't know that was going on. Like, we was vibing to his music and everything, but I had no idea that he was doing all of this. Like, where do we go from here? And as a person of Nick Cannon's stature, who is someone who is close to Diddy and stuff like that, it's like, how do the people who weren't necessarily involved in the trauma and in the bad stuff, and who were, I guess, just part of the good, the bright, actually find light and move forward with the parties involved and, what they stood for at one point, you know what I'm saying? Because no telling where this is going to land Diddy, but if it gets any worse than what it already is looking like, with him stepping down as chairman of Revolt and stepping away from the charter schools and stuff, if any of that, like, is just the icing or just the tippings of what's to come, and it's going to be way more stuff, these people in the industry are really going to have to start, checking themselves and seeing what their relationship quo and status will be with Diddy moving forward, because he is so much of a mogul in the music industry. Unfortunately, it's the people who 9 times out of 10 are at the top, who don't care about what they do, who don't care about who they injure, and what the consequences are, because they feel like they are invincible. And when you have people who feel like they are invincible, money, nothing can stop these people, and especially when they have a lot of influence and a lot of money. And like even Nick Cannon said, Diddy has, people, his music, the artists that he's brought to our lives and stuff like that, the different movies and stuff, like everything, his clothing, cologne, everything that he's a part of, the drinks, the Ciroc, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's tied into so much stuff, it's ridiculous. And it's going to be interesting to see how the celebrities move forward, and how all these different brands and companies who are associated with this man seem to move forward. Macy's has already discontinued and not, they're not selling any more of his gear. He put the pause on, the lawsuit that he has with the liquor company. It's so many things that are happening. So it's going to be interesting to see what's coming forward. And the last thing that I want to point out is that the most important thing, aside from everyone else's feelings and stuff like that, is these dang children. I don't care that he has children that are grown, some, ones that are living on their own. He has children, and at the end of the day, he has some boys, and he has definitely the youngest of all of them are the daughters. The daughters are all younger. So those are the ones that I'm really thinking about that will be affected by all of this, and the accusations of what, their father has done. Like I said, a lot of times we don't think about what we do in our lives that will affect our children, or even if we are thinking that we won't have any children, you never know. So you want to be on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that, I'm pretty sure his kids, they're all ageable, except the newest baby, but they're all old enough to be on Instagram and on all types of social media. So I'm pretty sure that all of them are seeing what their father is being accused of, and what, allegedly is going down, what he's, basically what he's being accused of. So I'm really saying prayers for all of the children. It doesn't matter their age. A lot of them have already dealt with, the mother, Kim Porter, passing away, and the other children who are still blessed to have their mother still present. No telling what they have to deal with, and no telling if their mothers had to deal with any of this as well. You guys drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video respectfully.